So you want to leave some work done on the server you are disconnecting from. In other words, you are doing some work with SSH on the remote server and you need to swap machines. You want to go from home or the other way around, from work to home, but you don't want to kill the session and leave the things ongoing. I got your back. Come on. I got you. I got you. So I have here some virtual machines, some things that you can fool around with. And let's start with my Rocky 2 machine. Okay. So in this machine, I'm doing some work. Not yet, but I plan to do so. So I'm doing stuff, blah, blah, blah. And I want to close my laptop and go home and resume my work from there, or just monitor things. And as you know, I'm not going to demo this because it's just too obvious. If I do something here and I try to resume that work, for example, I have here, let's do this. So let's do this, leave this ping ongoing. Of course, I mistype ping and it's going. I want to go home. I kill my session. I come home here. I reconnect to my server, which was, I forget, I have so many servers. Jesus, I should control this a little bit better. Okay, we are back. And I do my login. Okay. Whatever account you have. I was using the root machine and it's gone. Okay. So if I try to find that that thing that what I was doing, it just gone. Okay. So if I had a script running, something doing its thing, it will just be completely gone. Okay. That's where this utility comes, which is called screen. Okay. So I know that in some Linux distributions, screen was replaced by tmux. I am an old school guy. Screen always worked for me. That's what I'm going to use. I will not, unless my hand is forced, I will not go to tmux because, I mean, I am a Linux guy and I'm a screen guy. So that's where I am at. So to install, for example, if you are on a RHEL-based machine, just do dnf install screen. Okay, I will in this machine you'll see it's already installed. Okay, but if you find that you don't, screen is not found, let me check my notes here. So if you find that screen is not found, if you find that where is where are my cheat sheets? Where's my cheat sheet here? It's gone, my cheat sheet here. Oh, it's here. Okay. So if you find that in your Linux machine, especially if it's RHEL based like Rocky, CentOS, and all of that good stuff, if you see that it's not installed and you cannot install using this method, that's because you need to install first the dnf install appl release package thingy-majiggy. Okay. So first you need to install this, and then you can install screen. Okay. Mine's already installed, but it's okay. It was upgraded. I just installed this a few seconds ago and it's already upgraded. Cool. Then you just install screen and you should be all good to go. All right. After that, it's quite straightforward for the most part. I'm going to put some notes down below so you guys can get some bearings. On the description I will put some notes, so some because there are some key combinations that you actually want to see, should know. There are many more, but this is a good starting point. So then you will just do the following. Okay. So for example, let me pull my notes here. For example, you can, if you want to make it really simple, you just do screen. And what this does is it's going to open a subshell inside the main shell. So if I put a command going, then I can do control. Then the source is with key combinations. So if you do control A, nothing happened, but it did. Then you control and you hit D, control A D. Okay. So now screen is ongoing. That ping is ongoing, which means that you can close the SSH session with confidence, and then you can just resume the session. It's not this guy, it's this guy here. Yep. You can resume the session. Okay. And of course, I mistyped my password. Okay. And you can do screen, for example, you can do screen minus R. Don't get scared. My screen session was on the root user. Now I can do DNF minus R. DNF. I am stupid. Screen minus R. It's 6 a.m. here, and I'm halfway through the coffee, so I have to understand. Okay, and we resumed our session. Ping is back. So Control A, Control D. Then I can do screen minus R. If I can type screen minus R, and there you go. Or you can just do, for example, the ping is really a bad idea because ping it kind of swamps the screen with information, but you get the idea. Ping is running. So if I do, for example, screen minus ls, this is going to show us the screen sessions that are kind of dangling around. I can open a new one. Let's do screen. This is a new one, and in this one I can do something completely different. For example, a sleep session, sleep for 1000 seconds. I wish. Control A, Control D, screen minus R is going to resume the last one. Okay, Control A, Control D, screen minus LS. This is going to show us that what are the screen sessions I am able to resume. So I can do a new one, screen, and I'm back. So I can do sleep. And well, you know, these sleep things are kind of 1 hour. It's a slow lowercase. Control A, Control D, and so on and so forth. So if you do Control A, Control D, you're going to detach yourself from the sessions, okay? And then you can just do one of the two, screen minus R, for example. It's going to show you the sessions that you can resume. Screen minus LS is going to show the sessions you can resume to. Then you can do minus R and specify the session you want to reattach yourself to. There you go. There's the sleep. Control A, Control D. Sleep minus R is going to show all the sessions you can resume back to. So we can go back to this one there. There we go. There's the sleep. Control A, Control D. Clear the screen. List the sessions. Resume the sessions. So 2, 3, 1, 2, 7. There you go. Sleep. Control A, Control D. Open a new one. Get the ping going. Control A, Control D. Clear the screen. Get the listings. Resume the one. Resume this one you just opened. There we go. There's the sleep. Control A, Control D. LS, and so on and so forth. You get the idea. You have all these multiple sessions you can resume to, and if I close my SSH session, I can just resume it back. Where was it? I keep forgetting which one I was. Load. Yeah, this is the one. This one here. You can then resume back to it with your credentials. Of course, I mistyped the password, of course. Then I just go back to and I can do screen minus ls, and they are all here, and you can resume back to it. So it's pretty simple. There are other many keyword combinations you can use, so you can get all the output going, and there are many things extra you can do with this, but I'll leave it to your own magic and to find it out for yourself. I'm going to leave in the description below some references. I'm going to leave in the description below some references to all of those, to all of the possible keyword combinations you might find useful. Just a couple of last tips. Let me pull my notes here. You can give the sessions names, which is nice. You can do screen, like for example, minus S, and let's call it, for example, let's call it something like a sleep session. and you built a new one. So this is going to sleep, I wish, for 5 hours. I wish. So it's sleeping. Control A, Control D. D, it's detach. And then now you have a session with a name. You can give it a name. So it's more intuitive to see a session name than some random names that Sleep will give it to you. So you can just then resume by the name, which is quite nice, and you can just naming something is always pretty good. And now you can just get your sessions, and you can just resume the sessions, and you get the idea. Like a last note before I forget, in order to my brain is not working still, to kill a session, you get your LSs, then you do screen minus XS, you give it what session you want to kill, and then you just type the word quit. And now that one is gone. Then you can kill your sessions. This is the way I learned it, and it's the way I kept doing, and it works for me. And I like to keep things really simple, and this works for me, and it should work for you too. Now all the screen sessions are completely gone. I love the screen, man. I use this not that much nowadays. But if I want to do some remote work, I want the work to be ongoing, then come back to it. If I kill the SSH sessions, the SSH session is gone, and every work is gone with it. So if you leave the session open with some screen session, you can resume it later, and you just continue doing your stuff. Just don't be me, and don't forget to terminate the screen sessions. Don't forget to terminate the screen sessions that are unnecessary. Okay, so don't forget to kill the screen sessions that now are just not useful. So it doesn't leave things lingering with that's just not needed. I'm kind of slow today, but this is the gist of it. I'm going to put some notes on the comments below. Ask any questions you may have. I am happy to comply. Like, subscribe, and comment. It really helps. And I see you in the next one. Cheers, guys.